Good morning, everybody. Welcome here inside Farmington Hills Ice Arena. Hopefully, that graphic package came through for you here as we start somewhat of a new era for Bud's Broadcasting here. A little bit of new technology for everybody here. Hopefully, the image is coming through well, along with the audio and visual as well. We are getting set for the start of this one. Teams wrapping up the warm ups here as it is going to be Caesars and the Lakeshore Lumberjacks about to get this one underway. We're going to also throw some background music, background noise in there too. Tell me if that gets too loud, too soft. No, we'd like to hear some of what's going on with the crowd as well. So that in the mix as well. 13 minutes up on the clock here. We'll take a quick break as we get set for the start of this one. All right, here we go. 13 minutes up on the clock, and we are set for the face-off underway here between the Lumberjacks and Caesars. Puck into the offensive zone for Caesars early here, now into the near side corner. Now around to the end boards, Lumberjacks take it away there. Pressure here, though, from Caesars along the far side boards. Now puck behind the Lakeshore net. It comes around near side, and it's going to be Calicut and Dawson trying to hold it in there. Lumberjacks with a collision there. Bronson tries to pick up the puck there, but taken the other way, and it'll be Lakeshore moving out through neutral ice. Lakeshore now into the offensive zone. They're moving forward. As puck now along the far side board. Caesars pressuring there. Dawson trying to dig it out there. Lakeshore player going for a line change. It'll be sent deep, and along the end boards now for Caesars. Comes around near side for Calicut. Calicut sends it forward. Puck now out to neutral ice. The Lumberjacks take it away there. Alter has it there along the blue line, and he'll bank it off the far side boards and move it forward, trying to get past Dorchin. Here come the Lumberjacks, but Calicut back to pick that one up, and Calicut will bring it around to the near side corner. Now to the point. Hartzell trying to hold it there for the Lumberjacks. Garrett Gunn into the play here. Stick lift, but it'll hold up for just a second. Now puck down the ice, and that will be an icing call here. That'll bring us our first stoppage in play with 11:41 to go here, first period, and no score. Faceoff will come back down into the Caesar defensive zone. Glad to see the Weeklies and the Maliks there along with us. Let me know how we're coming through. Always happy to get feedback here. First time with this camera and the setup, so let us know how that's working out. Got a wider angle we can go to if we need it, but thought maybe a little bit closer action might be better for everybody. If I go all Blair Witch on you, let me know as well. Puck now along the near side boards. Borton and Gunn battling for it there. Gunn now around behind his own net. He'll go to the far side. Broadbeck trying to dig it out there, but the Lumberjacks hold it in at the far side circle. They're trying to push forward to the net. In, now behind the net and coming over to the near side. Lumberjacks send it to the near side circle, but intercepted there. Fortin with it here. Fortin long outlet pass looking for Broadbeck. Broadbeck banks it off the far side boards and into the offensive zone. Broadbeck in, shot just over the net and over to the near side corner. Now, Gunn battling for it there. Ornberger trying to dig it out for the Lumberjacks, and they'll move out to neutral ice. Now play along the blue line, knock back the other way, and it'll be the Lumberjacks. Ooh, almost tipped us over there. As puck now along the blue line, now at neutral ice. Del Monte digging for it there for Caesars. Now puck up the ice, intercepted there by Sublin. Sublin now skating forward into the offensive zone, onside, tries to pass it off, but intercepted there by the Lumberjacks, and they'll bring it over to the near side boards. Lucia chasing back there inside his own zone. Puck around the boards now to the far side. Del Monte has it in the far side corner. Del Monte forward for Sublin. Sublin for Lucia. Lucia poking it forward, but knocked away at the last moment there by the Lakeshore defenders. and they'll move forward into the offensive zone. Lakeshore down the near side boards now into the near side corner. Intercepted there, though, by Malik. Puck sent towards the net, and that one over. Now Lakeshore looking for an offensive chance there. They're around behind the net, trying for wraparound. No, now out to the slot on the backhand and tied up there. Nice job there by Lucia. Lucia moving it forward for Caesars. He's now into the offensive zone, stops at the circle, into the slot, takes another step, and knocked away by the Lakeshore defenders. They'll move it out to neutral ice. They'll send it down the ice, and that one will be stopped. No, it won't make it in. Held in front of the Caesar bench there. Dawson now trying to push it forward for Caesars, but the puck comes over near side. Intercepted there by Graham Johnson. Johnson now over near side, but knocked back out to neutral ice for the Lumberjacks. They'll bring it back into the offensive zone. Dittner back there defensively, banks it around far side looking for Johnson, but out of Johnson's reach. Held there by the Lumberjacks. They'll send it into the slot, but intercepted there by Dittner. Dittner now moving it forward across the red line. Now into the offensive zone. Oh, just a step offside. And that'll bring us a stoppage in play here with 8:57 to go here in the first period. It's going to be a neutral zone face-off here, just outside the Lumberjack blue line. Face-off. Fitzpatrick for the Lumberjacks looking to move it forward, but it was intercepted there. Now he's back on it into the slot, lets a shot go. Deflection towards the slot and knocked away near side. Here's Fortin. Oh, whistle behind the play on this one. And we're going to get a penalty call coming here. As we'll see who the call's coming against here. It's going to be against Garrett Gunn on the penalty here for Caesars, as he'll get a minute and 30 seconds penalty on this one. It's going to send the Lumberjacks to an offensive zone faceoff to the right of the Caesar net man today by Nikki Springer, as both teams going to get their lines set here and get ready for this faceoff. Puck dropped, and we are back underway. It's cleared out. Well, it's Garrett Gunn out there, so it wasn't on him, as we'll get that corrected. Shot by Gunn on the shorthanded chance. Puck comes over to the near side boards. It's Calicut that has that penalty, so ignore the 17 and make that a 31. Puck now deep in the Lumberjack zone. Broadbeck forechecking heavy here, and on the forecheck up against the end boards, pressuring it in there, and doing a great job on the penalty kill. Lumberjacks send it out to neutral ice. Dorchin has it there. Dorchin along the near side boards. Now Gunn intercepts that chance. And Broadbeck back to get it inside his own zone. Broadbeck for Gunn. Gunn sends it down the ice. And the Lumberjacks will pick it up there in neutral ice. Pass comes and intercepted. Here's Broadbeck. Broadbeck going one-on-one here. He's into the offensive zone. Top of the circle. Lets his shot go and just misses on the far side. Now puck over there to the far side boards. 30 seconds remaining here on the penalty kill for Caesars. Puck along the near side boards. Now Lumberjacks bring it out to neutral ice. And a nice poke check there by Dorchin. Dorchin brings it forward now. He's at the top of the circle. Walking in, passes off for Fortin. Now it's back to Dorchin, though. Dorchin can't get a shot off, and it comes to Lucia. Lucia sends it to the end boards. Fortin gives chase there. Intercepted, though, by the Lumberjacks. They'll send a long pass. That's going to go to no one in particular. Schreiner able to pick that one up as the penalty kill comes to an end here. Dangerous pass there. And it'll come around the boards far side for Del Monte. Del Monte to Lucia. Puck along those far side boards. Caesars trying to get out of the zone. They'll send it down the ice. And that will go for an icing call with 6:56 to go here in the first period. Both teams at full strength after that Calicut penalty had expired. But it'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Lumberjacks. .656 to go here, first period, no score. Face-off in the Caesar zone. It's one back to Schreiner. Schreiner goes to the backhand, now circles behind his own net, comes near side. Schreiner will send a long pass looking for Del Monte. That's intercepted, but the puck will come back for Dittner. Dittner now circling around near side. Now goes back far side. Oh, it's tipped away from him. Lumberjacks trying to send it in front. Shot saved by Springer. Rebound loose. Another shot coming. Another save Springer. Another shot and another save. Now they bring it around near side. Lumberjacks backhand save there. Now out to the slot and knocked away by Lucia. Lucia to Del Monte. Del Monte out to neutral ice. Here comes Malik. Malik, though, overskates that one. Del Monte back in to get it and sends it forward. Puck now over around the end boards behind the Lumberjack net. Collision there as it's Dawson in on the puck now. Dawson out to the point. Sublin walking in. Shot deflected. Doesn't make it through. And the Lumberjacks will be the first ones to it. Lumberjacks through neutral ice. Now moving forward into the offensive zone. They'll come to the near side boards. But intercepted there by Dawson. 5:50 to go here in the first period. Now puck along the near side boards. Now over to the far side, intercepted there, though, by the Lumberjacks. They'll try and bring it forward, but it's knocked away, and it'll come back into neutral ice. Dawson now trying to pick it up there, sending it forward for Parker, but it's knocked away once again, and a collision in neutral ice. Here's Graham Johnson, though. Johnson down the near side boards, has it knocked off his stick, and the Lumberjacks will send that one in on net, and that'll be covered by Springer with 5:18 to go here in the first period. No score. And we'll have an offensive zone face-off for the Lumberjacks. ESPN Recruiter with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not quite sure what that one means, but we'll take it. 5:18 to go here in the first period off the face-off. Puck comes out to the point, and giving chase will be Parker. Parker trying to press forward into the Lumberjack zone. It's knocked away there, though. Dawson back on it. Dawson with a shot, but that deflected. And it'll be Graham Johnson trying to pick it up over on the far side. Now back over near side. Lumberjacks trying to get out of their own zone. Dawson pressuring there along with Parker. Lumberjacks now back behind their own net. Dawson giving chase over to the far side boards. Now chance here for the Lumberjacks breaking free. They got past Dawson now into the slot. Poked away and Parker on the back check. Nice job there. Working together with Calicut. Now Alter has it for the Lumberjacks. Whoa! High sticks all over the place. As that one now a collision behind the Caesar net. I think that was incidental there. Everybody's stick just got up. Calicut now trying to bank it down the far side boards. Can't get it out there though. Comes to Dorchin. Dorchin makes a move down the far side boards. Now banks it forward for Parker. Parker into neutral ice. Now for Gunn. He overskates it and a whistle here. That'll bring us a stoppage as it looks like we've got a penalty call coming here with 4:16 to go in the first period. It's going to be a penalty call coming on the Lumberjacks. Get that one up on the scoreboard here. As it's going to be number 9 for the Lumberjacks headed to the box. And that'll send Caesars to a power play. ESPN Recruiter with jokes out there. I got it. 6-7. As now puck off the face-off for Caesars on the power play. It's Gunn behind the net. Now goes into the near side corner. Gunn now sends one across far side. Now to the point for Schreiner. Schreiner, long shot. That one misses and comes over near side. Battle for it along the near side boards. Gunn battling with Dittner there. Fortin into the play as well. Now Dittner holds it there at the point to Fortin. Fortin sends it towards the net. Knocked aside and to the end boards by the Lumberjack goaltender. Pressure now comes to the slot. And the Lumberjacks are going to send that one down the ice. Should go for an icing call, and it will. As that'll bring us a stoppage here with 3:36 to go in the first period and 50 seconds to go on the power play time. Offensive zone face-off here. Let me know if you got any little bit of crowd noise coming through. Trying to get you some of that for the atmosphere without it being overpowering. Off the face-off over to Sublin at the far side point. Now for Brodbeck. Brodbeck has it along the end boards. He skates behind the net. Looks for the wraparound off the goaltender, off the pad, and over to the end boards. Brodbeck now trying to chase it down in the far side corner. Lumberjacks trying to dig it out there, but Fortin poking away at it too. He'll move it down into the corner. Broadbeck to Fortin. Fortin back to Broadbeck along the end boards. He'll have it there now into the near side corner. He loses an edge, and it'll come out to the point. No, Bowling can't hold it there, and it'll be moving forward. The Lumberjacks coming shorthanded. They'll move into the offensive zone along the end boards. Now looking for a wrap chance off the defender and almost took a funny bounce. Fortin able to get it there, though. Fortin to Gunn. 6 seconds remaining on the power play. Gunn with speed into the offensive zone. He's along the near side boards, just wiped out into the corner. Now into the play, though, is Del Monte. Puck along the side. Now in front. Chance for Gunn. Fighting for it and covered. 2:35 to go here in the first period, as that will bring us a stoppage. And heavy pressure in front there from Caesars. Still no score. 2:35 to go here, first period. Puck dropped, and it'll come to Malik. Malik to Calicut, trying to hold it there along the blue line. No, Lumberjacks going the other way. Here comes DiPiazza into the offensive zone. Nice defensive play by Dorchin. Dorchin now behind his own net. Puck out to the point, though. Dorchin going to give chase now into the corner. 2:19 to go. Here's one in front. Nice stick work there by Springer. Collision there as Lucia fighting for the puck along the near side boards. Now trying to get it to Malik. Malik trying to dig it out there and not able to. Here's a chance in. Kick saved by Springer. And the puck over to the near side boards. Now Lucia has it. Just out of his reach, though, and the Lumberjacks hold it in. Calicut with a stick lift here along the near side boards. Comes out to the point. Malik trying to dig it out there, but can't. Comes to Jackson. Jackson, one of their dangerous goal scorers here for the Lumberjacks. But Caesar sends it back out to neutral ice. Malik run into there. Lumberjacks circle back in their own zone. 1:38 to go here in the first period. Now, forward for Hewitt. Hewitt moving it into the offensive zone at the circle now. Tries to center. Chance in on. Saved by Springer. It's underneath him, but he doesn't know. Hartzell in with a burst of speed. And pushing and shoving after the play as Springer with a little push there. Oh, little hands to the face from Mr. Springer as the referee going to separate everyone there. And a little bit of interesting situation there. 1:27 to go here in the first period. Off the face-off now, puck out to neutral ice. Lumberjacks circling back in their own zone. They'll send it forward. Now off the far side boards. Chance moving forward here into the slot. Whoa, just out of reach, and the Lumberjacks can't get to it. 1:05 to go here, first period. Dittner banks it up off the near side boards and down the ice. And that'll go for a whistle there with 57.3 seconds to go here in the first period. Still no score. And that'll make it an offensive zone faceoff for the Lumberjacks with 57.3 seconds to go. Here in the first period. Off the faceoff shot from the slot. Nice blocker saved by Springer. Puck comes over near side. Collision along the end boards. Dawson going to come away with the puck there. Dawson over to the far side boards for Johnson. Johnson for Parker. Parker trying to work past Alter. But Alter takes him away. Now, no, here's Parker into the clear. Parker into the slot. Shot just missed to the near side. Puck now over to the near side boards. Parker battling for it there, but the Lumberjacks come away with it. It's Johnson. Johnson making a move at the red line, but Parker back to take that one away there with Dawson. Dawson looking for Johnson, but that misses. Puck over to the far side boards. Now comes to Dawson. Dawson trying to chip it forward. 13 seconds to go here in the period. As puck now tied up in front of the Lumberjack bench. Parker trying to take it away there, but the pass comes near side. Now long pass forward for McEnhill. McEnhill into the offensive zone for the Lumberjacks. Comes to Parker, and time expires here at the end of the first period. We'll take a quick break. Let me know if that crowd noise came through just a little bit better. And we'll take a break here as we get ready for the start of the second period. Ready now for the start of the third period. As we are underway, Caesars in the white moving right to left, and the Lumberjacks moving left to right. Collision along the boards, and that's going to turn into an early penalty here. Garrett Gunn headed to the box on a checking call, I do believe, coming up here, and that'll send the Lumberjacks to a power play opportunity. Off the face-off now, right to the glove of Springer with a big save. Nice job there. Big save off that face-off win and a shot right in on goal. Nice job by Springer. And we've got 12:48 to go here in the second period. Puck now over to the near side boards. Pressure there from Sublin. Now it's missed by Jackson, and that's out to neutral ice. Caesars giving chase on the forecheck, but the Lumberjacks will pick it up near side. They'll have it through neutral ice. It's Jackson. Jackson along the near side boards. Pressured there by Sublin. Sublin able to take it away along the end boards. Now, though, the Lumberjacks pick it up in the near side corner. They'll send it forward. No, out to the far side point. They'll have it there. Make a move in towards the slot. Rolling puck, and Fortin able to pick it up into the far side corner. Fortin and Alter now comes out to the point for the Lumberjacks. Now over near side. Winding up a shot and deflected by Sublin. Here's a chance for Brodbeck. But it'll come back to the Lumberjacks. Now they're into the offensive zone. At the circle, taken away. And rolling puck. Lumberjacks come back to it and have it out to the far side point. Pressure there from Caesars, but held in. Now Lumberjacks have the opportunity to the near side circle. Shot and a save by Springer with 11:43 to go. Second period. Pushing and shoving, and we're going to get a penalty call coming here on the extracurricular after this play. See who's headed to the box here. Trouble coming for Caesars, I believe, as it's Sublin headed to the box for Caesars. 5-on-3 opportunity here for the Lumberjacks. Puck comes over near side, now cleared out to neutral ice, and Lucia giving chase there. I see we have a sponsorship withdrawal. Didn't get that breakfast review. We'll get that at the next intermission. Still trying to make all this technology work here, ESPN Recruiter. It's a one-man show. As now the Lumberjacks into the offensive zone, winding up for a shot. Glove save, Springer. Nice job there with 11:21 to go here in the second period. And 1 second remaining on the penalty to Garrett Gunn. The face-off here, it comes out to Del Monte. Del Monte has a step out of the bench, and now to the end boards. Del Monte taken down there. This one picking up the physical play. Now to Dorchin at the point. Dorchin walking in, moves to the circle. Backhand in, and just misses over to the near side. Lucia battling for it there. Puck now comes to Del Monte, and Lucia working here in the near side corner. Lumberjacks take it away there, but Del Monte right back on it. Puck comes forward, though, for Hewitt. Hewitt over for DiPiazza, sending it into the Caesar zone. Now comes to Calicut, though. Calicut with some room to move into the offensive zone, winding up shot. A save by the goaltender, but puck loose and over to the end board. Caesars on a line change. Now puck comes forward for the Lumberjacks. Banked off the near side boards. Jackson taken down. No call there, as the Lumberjack fans incredulous about that one. As the puck back to the red line now. Dawson trying to push it forward there for Caesars. It's taken away by Jackson. Jackson now banks it off the far side boards for the Lumberjacks. They're into the offensive zone. Both teams back at full strength now. Caesars killing off that 5-on-3. And Dorchin has the puck near side boards. He'll send it down the ice. It'll come back for the Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks now over to Dorchin. He's run into. Orenberger trying to move forward into the offensive zone, but taken away by Dorchin once again. He's run into. Still trying to get it out of the zone, but can't. Puck now to Orenberger, skating into the slot, shot, rolling puck in, shot, and score. What a knuckle puck curveball there, as it looked like he was trying to go up to the left-hand side, and instead it rolled off a deflection into the lower right half of the net. That'll bring us a stoppage in play with 9:39 to go here in the second period. Lakeshore leading this one 1-0. Now off the face-off from center ice, it's Gunn trying to move it forward, but deflected the other way back to Schreiner. Schreiner has it along the near side boards, now sent deep. Lumberjacks will give chase there. Puck now along the end boards. Comes over near side. Now puck comes to the slot, but intercepted there by the Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks through neutral ice, but Schreiner has it on his stick. Oh, pressure there, though. Comes to the near side boards. Johnson in on the forecheck for the Lumberjacks. Comes away with it. Pass over to Fitzpatrick. Knocked away by Dittner to Parker. Now here's Brodbeck. Brodbeck looking to work forward with Gunn. They're into the offensive zone, but puck along the far side boards. Now Gunn fighting for it along the end boards. 8:42 to go here, second period. Now comes to Schreiner at the point, knocked away. And McEnhill going to have a chance to get off to the races, going down with Bolin. No icing here. Collision along the end boards. Nice job by Bolin to stay with that play, but they come away with it for the Lumberjacks. Up high into the air, chance to go, and it goes wide. Picked up by Bolin and sent over to the far side point. Fortin battling for it there. Fortin and Gunn trying to dig it away there. Gunn still battling for it, and out to neutral ice. Lumberjacks have it in front of their own bench. Chance for Fortin to get to it. Now Gunn tied up, but gets it for Brodbeck. Brodbeck sends it deep, and Caesars goes for a line change. Puck comes over near side boards. Gunn in with Fortin. Fortin trying to hold it there, and does. Puck along the near side boards. He's pressured now into the end boards. Lumberjacks trying to take it away there. They'll go to the far side. Lumberjacks now moving forward down the far side boards. They'll send a pass down that misses, and it'll be Sublin back to pick that one up in his own zone on an icing call. That'll bring us a stoppage here with 7:37 to go, second period, and an offensive zone faceoff coming up for Caesars. Well, we'll give ESPN Recruiter the breakfast review he was looking for. Homemade waffles, bacon, sausage, and eggs at the Bud's residence before departing for this game. Face off now. Lumberjacks will pick it up, send it around the boards near side, along with a couple of nice fresh cups of coffee for your broadcaster, as I know ESPN Recruiter looking for some coffee technology. Puck now comes to the Lumberjacks. They have it back inside their own zone. They'll circle around behind their own net. As the puck now over to the end boards, now around to the far side. Puck out to neutral ice. As Caesars trying to get it into the offensive zone, not able to do that, and the Lumberjacks come the other way. Lumberjacks now down off the end board. Springer plays that one, comes around near side. Now it comes to Lucia. Lucia, pass intercepted there. Oh, poked the other way by Lucia. Malik trying to get it out, and they do back out to neutral ice. It's Del Monte giving chase there. Now puck comes near side. They miss on the pass for Hewitt. That'll bring us for an icing call with 6:40 to go here in the second period. Lumberjacks leading this one 1-0. 6:40 to go here in the second period. Not taking the bait on ESPN Recruiter's question there. 6:40 to go, second period. It's going to be Dawson out to take this face-off for Caesars. Play going to come just to the right of Lumberjack net. Dawson not able to control that face-off. Puck comes out to the point. Nice job by Dawson to hold that in. Lumberjacks have it now along the near side board. Sublin holding it in there now. Puck now, though, back out to neutral ice. Dittner back to get that one. Dittner pressured over in front of the scorer's table. Now Dawson tries to pick it up there. Dawson Has it off his stick, but Graham Johnson in there to pick that one up. Puck now moving forward and sent deep for Caesars. They'll give chase. Puck now over to the near side corner. Over for Sublin. Now this one going down the ice. We'll see if it gets there for icing. It will not. As now puck comes into the slot. That one, no one home for the Lumberjacks. Now it's Graham Johnson. Johnson skating up the ice. Now pass forward. Here's Parker. Parker into the offensive zone. Winds up for a shot. That doesn't get through. Still rolling there. He'll turn again, try for a shot. Can't get that one off either, and it comes around to the far side boards. Parker again. Now the pass for Dawson. Dawson sends it around the boards, comes to the near side boards now. Johnson battling for it there. It's along the end boards. Parker has it there. Parker sends it back around near side. Now to Sublin at the point. Sublin holding it there, but it's taken away, and the Lumberjacks looking to move the other direction. Lumberjacks now with speed through neutral ice. It's Hillman. Hillman along the near side boards. He'll dump it in, and Sublin back to pick it up for Caesars. Loose puck there. Sublin trying to hang on to it as he runs into the boards. Intercepted there, and a chance now for the Lumberjacks into the slot. Shot, that one just misses high up off the boards and comes out to Johnson. 5 minutes to go here in the period. Now Parker with a chance to be the first one to it. Parker at the far side circle. Shot, and just high. Now over to Sublin, near side boards. He's skating in. Makes a move, but knocked away. Comes to Fortin. In shot. Glove save. And dropping the trapper on it is the goaltender for the Lumberjacks. And we've got 4:42 to go here in the second period. Lumberjacks leading this one 1-0. Now the faceoff going to come. Gunn going to take it to the left of the Lumberjack net. He's able to win it back, but the Lumberjacks step in, but Schreiner holds it at the point there. Schreiner sends it around the boards, near side. Brodbeck with it in the near side corner. Brodbeck battling for position here. He'll have Gunn in to assist as well. Gunn now along the end boards, back for Brodbeck. But knocked out to the point. Here's Dorchin. Dorchin, long shot, tip drill in. Chance for the rebound. Knocked away, though, near side. Dorchin holds again there, but now Hewitt the other way for the Lumberjacks. Hewitt into the clear at the circle, winding up. Pass now in. Save! Nice job there by Springer. Now puck over to the far side boards. Lumberjacks circling here with 4 minutes to go in the second period. Comes over near side boards. Alter has it there. Now puck comes to the near side boards. Brodbeck and Gunn trying to get it down, and it will go down the ice. 3:43 to go here in the second period. That'll go for an icing call. Caesars needed that line change, and they're trailing this one 1-0, but it'll be a defensive zone faceoff for Caesars. Face off now, puck over to the near side corner. Now Sublin has it around behind his own net. It'll go around far side for Johnson. Johnson for the Lumberjacks, trying to center it, but pressured there. Nice job by Calicut. Now make that Lucia. Sublin in there as well. Sublin now comes away with it, but dangerous towards the slot, but intercepted by Del Monte. Del Monte now moving forward across the red line. Now into the offensive zone, near side circle. Pass in front, Malik all alone and could not collect that one. Now over for Calicut. Banks it off the far side boards. What a chance there on a pass that I don't think anybody saw coming. Malik on the doorstep. Now the other way, Lakeshore trying to break forward offensively. It's Johnson. He'll send it to the end board. Springer out to touch that one up so he can get it to Sublin, and does. Sublin now makes a move, goes far side boards. Sublin with speed here. Across the red line. Now intercepted. And it'll go the other way for the Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks into the zone. They'll dump it around the boards far side. Took an odd bounce, and the Lumberjacks will be the first one to it behind the net. Lumberjacks now out to the point. To Hillman. Hillman steps in, lets a shot go. Deflection, rebound chance out in front. Saved by Springer. Still loose, now wide. And Lucia clears away from danger. Great job there by Springer. Now puck over to the far side boards. Lumberjacks trying to push it forward, but Calicut in to take that one away. But intercepted now. Lumberjacks bringing it towards the slot, but knocked back away the other way. And now Sublin will pick it up over into the near side corner. Puck now over near side and intercepted and sent down the ice. Caesars will send that one down, not far enough for an icing call. And puck now back out to neutral ice. Here comes Jackson. Jackson into the clear alone, winding up, shot saved by Springer with the glove. Great save, 1:46 to go here in the second period. Springer flashing the leather on one of the most dangerous scorers for this Lakeshore Lumberjack team. Set now for the face-off in the Caesar defensive zone. Puck dropped and it'll come over near side. Caesars trying to dig it out. Comes to Dorchin. Dorchin picks that one up off a deflection with the glove. Now over to the near side corner. Now out to the top of the slot, intercepted there. Now Lumberjacks into danger territory here, rolling in on the net, and Springer out to dive for that one. As that'll bring us a stoppage in play with 1:28 to go, second period. Now off the face-off, Dawson pushing it forward for Parker. Parker moving it forward for Johnson. Johnson room to work here, and tied up and puck to the end boards. Now comes over near side for Dorchin. Dorchin sends it in. Shot score! That one sneaks through as well, as we'll see who gets the credit on that one. I think it was the shot by J.J. Dorchin that made its way through, and that ties our game at 1 apiece. 1:10 to go here, second period, tied at 1 goal apiece. I do believe that one going to be credited to J.J. Dorchin on the shot from the point. And Caesars equalizes. 1-1 our score, 1:10 to go, second period. Up dropped, and it'll come over near side. Britton has it there. He'll send it over far side for the Lumberjacks. 1 minute to go now here in the period. Puck comes over near side for Sublin. Sublin, whoa, Broadbeck run into there by Britton, but he's still fighting for the puck there in front of us. Gunn now in there as well. McEnhill trying to poke it back into the offensive zone. They are offside, but it comes back out, and Sublin will pick it up there. Sublin down the far side boards, pressured, makes a move. Now looking for Gunn in the slot. Gunn backhand in on goal, rebound chance, knocked away. Still loose, and the whistle blows for no reason at all. 34.3 seconds to go here, second period. That puck had come loose, but the official didn't see it. It was out to the point for a chance for Caesars. Goaltender down, but the whistle comes, and that'll bring us a stoppage. 34.3 seconds to go. Second period tied at 1 goal apiece. Puck dropped, and it's over to the near side boards. Now chance here for, they're going to get past Sublin though. Now moving forward, it's Whitmore. Whitmore moving it in, shot and score. Went far side, blocker side, and with 23.6 seconds to go here in the second period, that gives Lakeshore the 2-1 lead. Well, late score in the period here for the Lumberjacks. Caesar's going to need to bounce back here and see if they can get some offensive pressure going back the other way. 23.6 seconds to go here, second period. Lakeshore leading this one 2-1. Oh, comes over near side for Alter. Alter for the Lumberjacks, send it forward for Orenberger. Orenberger trying to move it across the blue line, now to the offensive zone. Wind-up shot, deflection, rebound, chance in front. Springer back for it and knocks it aside. Had a Lakeshore player on the doorstep. 10 seconds to go here in the period. As it's out to the point for the Lumberjacks, now over to the far side. That one off the end boards, and that will bring us to the end of the period, with Lakeshore leading this one 2-1. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for the start of the third period. Caesars looking for that equalizer once again, trailing 2-1. We'll be right back. Back here for the start of the third period. Caesars moving left to right in the white, and the Lumberjacks moving right to left in the black jerseys with the gold trim. 13 minutes up on the clock, and we are underway with this face-off. Parker, first one to it for Caesars, trying to move it forward into the offensive zone. Chipped up back across the blue line. Calicut retreats. He's taken down, tries to get over for Dawson, and does. Tipped by Parker, trying to move forward. Now, Calicut back on it there. Now to Parker. Parker into the offensive zone, giving chase there is Graham Johnson. Johnson along the end boards now, banks it near side. Comes over to the Lumberjacks though. Intercepted there, and they're out to neutral ice. Calicut holding it there though, and sends it back deep. Lumberjacks retreat in their own zone. Now puck over to the far side corner. Lumberjacks trying to bring it forward there and out to neutral ice. Poked the other way though by Johnson. And Dawson trying to hold that in the offensive zone, but can't. Lumberjacks now bank it off the far side boards. Intercepted again, though, by Graham Johnson. And that sends the Lumberjacks retreating. Comes over to Alter, now intercepted. Here's Gunn. Gunn into the slot. Shot off the trapper and over into the corner. Now Fortin forechecking there for Caesars. Puck comes to Calicut. He's run into along the near side boards. Orton working with the feet along the boards, trying to dig it out. Gunn there as well. They'll hold it in the offensive zone. Fortin now pressing forward along the near side boards. Now comes to Gunn into the slot. He was pressured there. Dorchin with a nice hold there, but Johnson the other way for the Lumberjacks. Johnson into the offensive zone, working past Dorchin. Now along the end boards. Nice job by Gunn on the back check there. Calicut into the play as well, but Johnson comes away with it near side, looking to send it in front. Springer out, tries to jump on it, gets the trapper on it, and gets the stoppage here with 11:16 to go, third period. Lumberjacks leading this one 2-1. Face-off now going to come to the right of Nicky Springer between the pipes for Caesars. He's been flashing that leather today as Fortin making his way back over to the bench for Caesars. Puck dropped, and it comes over near side. It's going to be a battle for it along the near side boards. Lucia trying to get to it. Interception there by Del Monte. Back out to neutral ice. And a huge collision had left two of the Lumberjack players in the offensive zone. So they circle back near side. Puck going to come down the ice, and that should go for an icing call, and will. 10:56 to go here, third period, and that'll bring an offensive zone face-off for Caesars. I know we've had weeklies and we've had ESPN recruiter Malix as well. Not sure if the Hochters have been on there on the watch today. If they're not able, we're missing them on the broadcast. As puck along the end boards now, sent around far side. It's held in there by Sublin. Sublin, Malik now trying to hold in as well for Caesars, but the puck comes back out to neutral ice. Bolin has it there. Bolin sends it deep. Van Beesbrook giving chase there for Lakeshore. Puck now over to the far side boards. Comes to the point for Sublin. Sublin lets one go. Tipped in front. A chance here from Malik. Can't get to it, and that one sent down the ice. No tip. That'll go down for an icing call. No, it won't as it's waved off. No call, though, coming as Sublin to Malik. A little bit better signal might have been helpful there. Puck now forward for Dawson. Now puck comes back to Alter. Alter for the Lumberjacks into the offensive zone, into the slot. Shot that one wide. Now rebound chance in through the crease. And Bolin cleans that one up over to the near side corner. Now forward for Parker. Parker trying to dig it out there, and it'll go down the ice. Couldn't hold that one cleanly. 9:55 to go here in the third period. Puck now around the end boards. Comes over to the near side corner. Parker trying to dig it out there. Puck comes around behind the net now. Johnson gives chase. Johnson trying to hold it along the far side boards and does. Johnson now working with Parker. Johnson at the circle now along the end boards. He's pressured there, trying to get in front. Does! Poke check just out of reach. Now Parker in to try and hold that as well, and it comes to Dawson. Dawson to Parker. Parker on the backhand. In front to Graham Johnson, and a save by the goalie. 9:14 to go here in the third period. It's a 2-1 lead for Lakeshore. Eric Gunn to take this face-off for Caesars. Puck dropped, and it comes over for Brodbeck. Brodbeck battling along the far side boards, working with Gunn. Puck comes loose, though, for the Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks through neutral ice. They'll send a pass forward looking for Johnson. That deflected away and off the end boards. Ooh, Dittner heavy into the boards there, trying to get to that puck. Gunn there as well. 8:53 to go here, third period. Dittner sending it forward for Fortin. Fortin, a chance for a long pass off the far side boards for Brodbeck. Brodbeck in with Gunn. Brodbeck to Gunn. In shot, stick save up and into the netting. And that'll give us a stoppage in play with 8:39 to go, third period. 8:38 to go, third period. And what a chance there. Brodbeck and Gunn working together. Not able to get that one past the goalie's stick. 8:38 to go, third period. Lakeshore leading this one 2-1. Puck over off the face-off to Del Monte. Knocked aside, though. Now up to the slot. The Lumberjacks able to bring it back out to neutral ice, though. They'll send it forward, but intercepted by Malik. Malik trying to work past Whitmore. Not able to do that. Wow, Malik just taken out on his way through the play. As puck now over to the far side boards for Lucia. Lucia for Del Monte. Del Monte working down the far side boards, but taken away there by the Lumberjacks. They lose an edge, though. Here's Malik stepping in, but can't get there in time, and the puck now back out to the red line. Dorchin now in front of his own bench, sends it for Del Monte. Del Monte back out to neutral ice. Lumberjacks have to hold up as they would have been offsides, but here comes Britton. Oh, player down into the body of Springer, and then he jumps on that one to get the whistle with 7:52 to go, third period. Lakeshore holding on to a 2-1 lead here, and Caesars with a defensive zone face-off. Well, we'll be back at it with another game tomorrow. More details on that as we get to the end of this one. Caesars looking for the equalizer here, trailing 2-1. As the puck now comes out to Parker, trying to get it out. It was out, then back in. Now back in and out. And back out once again. Now Parker picks it up for Caesars. Parker into the offensive zone, makes a move, in, shot, rebound chance in front. Dawson on the backhand, up high into the air, and back to Parker once again. Parker trying to bank it towards the goal mouth, but can't. 7:30 to go here, third period. Johnson now along the end boards, trying to dig it back towards the slot, but can't. Now out to the point, here's Bolin. Winds up shot, tip drill in, and is saved by the goaltender over off the far side corner. Now Parker trying to hold it there. He can't. Look out, here comes the Lumberjacks the other way, in on a breakaway. In, shot, saved by Springer. Over to the end boards, now out to the point for Hartzell. Hartzell, long shot in, blocker save Springer, puck is loose. Hewitt with it, stick save, now another save. And Springer up to the task, now over to Dawson. Sublin trying to pick it up off the end boards. What a goaltending display by Springer there. Multiple shots right in the crease. As now the puck still with the Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks over to the far side. They're turning, and Graham Johnson picks it up there. He'll lose an edge, though. Lumberjacks now back on it again in the offensive zone. Graham Johnson trying to dig it out there, gets it to Parker. Parker trying to work it forward, trying to get it off the stick of Hartzell. Parker still in on it there, and Hartzell passes it forward to Johnson for the Lumberjacks. He's trying to move forward, but Sublin knocks it aside. Lumberjacks back into the offensive zone. It's McKenhill, but now here comes Gunn the other way. Gunn with a burst of speed down the near side boards. It'll go into the near side corner. He'll send it in front, but can't get it there. He's now taken down. Fortin now has it along the end boards. Now out to Dittner at the point. Dittner shot, save, and Fortin on the doorstep. 5:57 to go here in the third period. That'll bring us a stoppage in play, and a great chance there for Caesars. 5:56 to go here, third period. And Caesars still looking for that equalizer. Gunn to take this faceoff for Caesars. Puck dropped, and Gunn diving for it as he fell down but couldn't get it to the goal mouth. Now over to the near side boards. Dittner loses an edge there. Here come the Lumberjacks the other way. Lumberjacks into the offensive zone, near side circle, chance in front, shot. Springer with a save, loose again, another save, and back out to the point. Springer without his stick. See if Schreiner can get this one down the ice here. No. held in by the Lumberjacks. Puck comes over near side. Springer still without his stick. Gunn trying to get it to him, trying to push it back to him and can't. Now Gunn trying to dig that puck out from behind the net. Springer down to get his stick. And a chance here for the Lumberjacks once again. Lumberjacks on the backhand into the slot. Circling, not able to get to danger here. Dittner with a push. Puck now into the circle. Nice stick lift there, and that'll send the puck down the ice. 5:05 to go here, third period. Now it's Schreiner in and offside. As with 4:57 here. Oh, some nice pushing and shoving by Alter behind the play, as they didn't like that Schreiner had made a shot there, and he just knocked his stick down again. As 4:57 to go here in the third period. 2-1 is the Lakeshore lead. And some heated discussion coming from the Lakeshore bench. The always popular demonstrative hand signals, the pointing and the finger, and trying to instruct the officials. We'll pan over there so you can get a flavor for what's happening over there. No comment from yours truly, just the indications and hand signals from the coaching staff for Lakeshore. As we're now going to get some discussion over at the bench. And I'll just say this is a politic job if I've ever seen one by the Lakeshore bench. As we're going to take a quick break so I don't yell anything inappropriate. Give me just a second here, everybody. No, I'm not going to do that. Schreiner headed to the box on what can only be described as a ridiculous call. He was then manhandled after and his stick knocked down. And Coach Brandon is now going to give quite an earful, I would imagine, to the officials as well. As we'll just see how this one plays out. Schreiner in the box. 4:30 is what's up on the clock. We'll just give our obligatory, oh no, now he's out of the box. As we've reversed ourselves on two different occasions here. And the faceoff going to come at center ice with 4:57 to go here in the third period. And now both fan bases going to be upset with whatever happened here. We're playing 5-on-5 as both coaches angling for their own team, obviously, of course, here. And it looks like Coach Brandon Gunn able to keep Schreiner out of the box with an explanation on that one. Puck now in front of us here. Malik battling for it along with Lucia. They'll move it forward. No, knocked the other way. Fitzpatrick pressuring, trying to get past Calicut. Calicut makes some room. Oh, danger over to Dorchin. Dorchin on his stick looking for Lucia. That'll miss on the pass there. That'll go down for an icing call with 4:30 to go here in the third period. That'll be a defensive zone faceoff now for Caesars. 4:30 to go in this one. Caesars needing to up the pressure here and try and get that equalizer. Like to see Mrs. Del Monte with a go get him, Coach Brandon. We agree. As puck now in on Springer, he'll drop the trapper on that one, and that'll bring us a stoppage in play. 4:25 to go, third period. I have to say we were glad to see Coach Rich out here with the team today. Good signs all around. Puck dropped and puck over to Sublin. Sublin tries to bank it forward, but it's intercepted there. Lumberjacks have it along the far side boards, but knocked away by Frank Del Monte. That one going to go down the ice. Will it get there for an icing? It will. With 4:12 to go, third period. That'll bring another defensive zone face-off for Caesars. Well, for any of you that are our frequent agreed with Mrs. Del Monte there, as she says you better be careful. For those of you that have watched along, new camera here, let me know. It's a little bit tighter of an angle. We can go wider, more kind of fisheye type thing as well. Got some options for us, so let me know what you think of how this one looks. And we'll talk with some of the crew after as well. Take a look at the video. I think this one's working out pretty well, but let me know what you think. Lumberjacks now sending it deep force into the Caesar zone. 3:55 to go here. Puck now out looking for Dawson. It hops his stick, though, and the Lumberjacks will retreat inside their own zone. Now around, banked off the near side boards. Bolin in to pick that one away. Here's Parker. Parker makes a move at the top of the circle now to Dawson. Dawson trying to go back to Parker. That one knocked aside. And over to the far side, boards. Now Sublin holds it in there. Sublin around the boards near side. Dawson gives chase. Dawson now over near side. And that'll get past Bolin, and it'll be Sublin back to pick that one up in his own zone. Sublin behind his own net, 3:18 to go here in the third period. Puck over to the far side boards. It's Johnson. Johnson sending it forward, looking for Sublin. Sublin pressing forward. Down the far side boards, makes the move at the circle, but knocked off his puck. Now over to the near side boards. They'll take it away there. Will the Lumberjacks? They'll send it forward and give chase. Now puck off the end boards. Dittner trying to get it out of the way there, but all alone in front. Lumberjacks stick, and that's a save by Springer off the pad. And over near side. Caesars trying to dig it out here, looking for Fortin. Fortin sends one out to neutral ice. It's going to be Graham Johnson pressuring there. Johnson on altar, but they'll send it back the other way. Now here comes Schreiner. Schreiner run into in neutral ice, but he just keeps trucking forward, but he'll send it deep. Now puck over to the near side boards. 2:27 to go here, third period. Now that one sent out to the point. That one not touched, and that should go down for an icing call and will with 2:18 to go, third period. That's going to give Caesars an offensive opportunity here, trailing by one. 2:18 to go here in the third period. For the face-off now, Garrett Gunn to take this one. Wins it to Fortin. Fortin can't pull the trigger, though. Gets back to it, though, as the Lumberjack player lost the glove. Fortin trying to send it to the goal mouth, but could not. Goes over for Brodbeck. Brodbeck in the corner. Now to Fortin. Fortin breaking in front, looking for Gunn. Now back to Brodbeck. Can't pull the trigger. Now the Lumberjacks coming the other way. Lumberjacks with Fitzpatrick into the offensive zone. Near side circle shot. Blocker saved by Springer, and over for Dittner. Dittner trying to get it for Brodbeck, but they can't connect. Lumberjacks still have it. Gunn trying to take it away there. Puck loose. Here's Brodbeck. Brodbeck with it out to neutral ice. Fortin giving chase on the forecheck. Puck up off the near side glass. Gunn battling for it there. Now Orenberger sends it deep, though. Springer will touch that one, and it's picked up, though, by the Lumberjacks. In front, intercepted, though, by Dittner. 1:30 to go here. Now pass forward. Here's Parker. Parker pressured. He's run into now along the near side boards. But the puck come loose for Gunn. Gunn taken down. Puck loose there for Lucia. As now sent down the ice, and Calicut giving chase. Calicut tied up there. Now he will come away with the puck. 1 minute and 8 seconds to go here in the period. Calicut, long one, outlet here. Doesn't hit to anybody, but comes loose back into the zone for the Lumberjacks. Now puck down the ice. 1 minute to go here in the period. Now 51 seconds to go here. 48 seconds, puck deep for Lakeshore. They'll send it down the ice. Oh, and Dorchin is taken down by the official. So that doesn't go down for icing. Dorchin out of the play, and it comes over near side for Calicut. Calicut for Lucia. Trying to dig it for Brodbeck, but can't. Puck now in, and Springer has it there. He'll knock it over near side. 27 seconds to go. Intercepted here. Hanchin trying to work it along the near side boards, and does. Puck over to the far side, 20 seconds to go in this one. Caesars can't get it out of the defensive zone. Dorchin battling there, trying to get it out. 12 seconds now. Puck now tied up along the far side boards. Dawson trying to dig it out there. 5 seconds to go now in the period. 5 seconds to go in this one. 2-1, and the Lumberjacks will win this one by a score of 2-1. That brings us to the final. Hard-fought game for both of these teams. Unfortunately, not the outcome Caesars was looking for on this one. That'll be a 2-1 win for Lakeshore. We'll be back for another game for you tomorrow, as I'll get you the details on that. Thanks to everybody for watching along with us. Glad we could bring it for you, as the game tomorrow will be at 3:45 right back here from Farmington. And it will be your Caesars team taking on the Port Huron Flags. Fortunately, a 2-1 loss here for Caesars today. We'll see you back tomorrow for a game at 3:45. Enjoy your Saturday, everyone.